welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are returning subscribers, thank you so much for checking out another What's Sold video. In this video, per usual, I'm going to cover every single sale I made during this particular stretch of time, both on Poshmark and eBay. And I do have a lot of higher price sales for this stretch, which I'm super excited to share with you guys. So if you want to check out all the sales I made during this period and my thoughts on each item, definitely keep on watching. If you are new to here though, thank you so much for checking this out. I'm a full-time working mom. In my spare time, I love making these videos on fashion, beauty, mommy lifestyle, a little bit of reselling, and luxury as well. Kind of everything I enjoy in my life and my spare time. So if that kind of thing sounds at all interesting to you, definitely check out my other videos linked down below, and please consider also hitting that subscribe button too. Alright guys, so for this stretch, I'm going to be covering 4 full weeks of sales, which, you know, is a lot of time. Again, I'm a little bit of a sales rep, largely because I am not listing anything. Really, it's honestly been probably a couple months since I've listed anything, just because life is getting crazy, hectic, and fun for me, that I decide not to list during these times. But I'm super thankful and happy that even though I don't list, I'm able to sell through a lot of the products that I already have in my closet and eBay store. So I'm excited to share with you these items. But again, since I'm not that active on the platforms, my sales aren't crazy good, but they're pretty consistent. And as I mentioned at the beginning of this video, I also during this stretch made a lot of higher price sales. So I'm going to share with you a lot of great bolo brands that command a high sales price. So hopefully you can learn a little bit from this too. If you are new to Poshmark and want to check out this for yourself and consider making your first purchase, definitely consider using my referral code. My code is MODMOMMD. That's MODMOMMD. When you first log into Poshmark, put in my referral code and decide to make a purchase anywhere on the entire platform, you will save $10, so definitely check that out. Alright, so I'm going to be covering sales for the weeks of March 20th through April 10th. So again, 4 full weeks of sales, which is a lot, but honestly, during about a week and a half of that time, I was on vacation. So hopefully by now, if you're watching some of my other videos, you'll see that I went on vacation to Hawaii during this stretch. It was amazing. We stayed at Disney's Aulani. I vlogged as much as I could during that trip. I also had several amazing purchases that I was able to make too, and I had some separate unboxing videos for those as well. So check out my whole Hawaii series. I think it's kind of a fun one. You can see what I was up to during that time. But because I was having fun in Hawaii with the family, I had to close my Poshmark closet for a little bit during this stretch. I left my eBay store open, but on the away mode, so buyers knew that shipment would be delayed. And honestly, I didn't sell anything on eBay when I was on vacation. So that's essentially what happened during this stretch. And although I'm covering the full 4 weeks, my closets really were only open for about 2.5 to 3 weeks of that. So just keep that in mind as well. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into my sales. I'm first going to cover my sales on Poshmark as usual, and I had some pretty decent sales in some bolo brands. The first sale, which was amazing, was a full price sale, and this was a pair of jeans from Pilcro on the Letterpress by Anthropologie. So this particular jean actually was relatively newly listed. And it sold pretty quickly overall. It was a high-rise trouser bootcut jean, and it was a new style. You can tell that by the label. It says Pilcro on the Letterpress by Anthropologie. So when the Anthro labels say by Anthropologie on the label, that tells you that it's a little bit more of a new style. I thought this was cute too because of the cut. As you can see here, it had the exposed buttons on the fly and had some really nice embroidery details. So I thought that was all pretty trendy and something really current now. This was in a size 29. So I did sell this for $60. So my net earnings were $48 on these jeans. This was amazing, sold pretty fast for a great price point. So Pilcro on the Letterpress is definitely a bread and butter brand for me. I don't think a lot of other resellers may agree with me, but I still pick up Pilcro on the Letterpress if I can find it for a decent price point. But I'm pretty picky. I really like if it's the newer style or more trendy cut or design like this one was. But Pilcro still is pretty consistent for me, honestly. So the next item that sold on Poshmark was from Picolinos. It was the Verona tall leather braided belt buckle heeled boot. It was in European size 39. In excellent condition. There was a little bit of wear, but not much, and a really cute style, as you can see here. This is my first attempt at reselling Picolinos. I know this commands a pretty decent retail price, but I wasn't sure how it's going to resell. I've heard a lot of other resellers though talk about this brand as a very consistent seller, and this brand has a lot of comfort features built into their footwear. So I picked up a couple of Picolinos on a recent thrift trip, and this was the one that sold the fastest, this really cute pair of boots. So yes, I would definitely say that this is another Bolo brand, one that you should definitely check out and is a consistent type of bread and butter seller. So I sold this for $60, best offer, and my earnings were $48, which was pretty good for this pair of boots. I was happy about that. Definitely will pick this brand up going forward as well. The next item was an item that I was just happy to move through my closet because I've had it for a bit. It was from Market & Spruce. It was an elbow sleeve knit top in a size medium. I sold this for best offer of $18, so my net earnings are $14.40. This one was not one of those blockbuster sales, but when I first started reselling, I tended to try to pick up Market & Spruce because I've heard other resellers talking about how it's a good brand, kind of bread and butter brand. For me though, not so much. I think in the beginning I had more success selling Market & Spruce, but recently these items just sit such that I do not pick up Market & Spruce anymore, really in general. So I was just happy when I got a decent offer on this top and was able to move it along. Sadly, this was kind of just a basic, nothing super special about it, which is why I think, you know, people didn't gravitate toward it. So I was very thankful that this ultimately sold. The next item, here you go, is another Pilcro and the Letterpress by Anthropologie jean. It's a slim boyfriend distressed jean, as you can see here, in a size 32. So again, it's a newer style. It had the by Anthropologie on the label, so I knew that. The boyfriend distressing, I think, is still on trend, so I was happy about that as well. Plus the size being 32, I think, was also something that's a bonus. So for all these reasons, I decided to pick this one up. So again, as you can tell, I'm pretty selective with Pilcro and the Letterpress jeans, but if you can pick up those features that I'm looking for, they definitely sell, and this sold quickly as well, so I was very happy about this. This did sell for a best offer of $40, which I was happy with, and this was via a offers to likers. So I had a shipping discount of $1.72. So my net earnings were $30.28. So not as good as the previous jean I talked about, but still pretty good. And I'd be very happy about this if I could sell these consistently for these price points. So yes, again, definitely keep your eye out for Pilcro. It's kind of a little bit of a sleeper favorite for me. The next item was a little bit of an experiment too, because it's the first time I sold this brand. So this was from Spanx. It was a gray pull-on jeggings. I couldn't tell the exact style, so I just said gray pull-on jeggings in a size large. So I wear a lot of Spanx, honestly. I've had 4 kids, so it's not a secret that I can definitely use a little help from Spanx. So I buy a lot of their jeans and leggings, which I like. I think they work pretty well. So I've also heard in the resellers market too that Spanx can resell for pretty good money as well. I just don't tend to find it out when I'm thrifting, and when I do on those few occasions, there's a lot of wear, as leggings often do, so I can't pick them up. This one was in decent condition, so I wanted to give it a try, so I picked this one up, and I did accept a best offer of $33, so my net earnings are $26.40. So because these are jeggings, they're also very easy to store and ship. So I definitely recommend picking up Spanx, another Bolo brand. If you find it in good condition, definitely worthwhile pickup for sure. The next item was one of my favorites of this period because I just love this style, and it was this beautiful sandal from Kate Spade. The style was called the Wes, and it was a floral embroidered ankle tie sandal in a size 7. So I did thrift this in a vacation haul from a couple of years ago. So that's right, a couple of years ago, because I sat on this for quite some time. I don't know what it is. Maybe the style doesn't suit everybody. I think it was priced a little high on my end. For all these reasons, it didn't sell that quickly, which is a little surprised about because I personally just love this style. I think it's a super cute look, especially for the warmer months. So nonetheless, I was happy to accept a best offer of $50 here. So my net earnings were $40, which was pretty good for these sandals. They were in excellent condition. There was definitely some wear though. But given that there was a fabric upper, I think they were really in excellent condition. So it's just a really cute style. I think it would look really fun paired with some really cute dresses for this time of year. So I was happy this ultimately sold, but I did sit on it a little bit longer than I'd like. Nonetheless, Kate Spade shoes still overall do very well, and I tend to continue to pick them up, another bolo for me. All right, so the last item that sold on Poshmark this stretch was from Anthropologie again. So a lot of Anthro in this haul, which is interesting, but this is a top. It's from Maeve. It's a Katrina lace peplum top in a size small. So this one, again, is perfect for this time of year in the warmer months, but I also sat on this for quite some time, probably over a couple of years. And I think that just goes to show that Anthro tops like this, even if they're special with this lace and peplum detail, still don't sell very well these days. So I was happy to finally be able to move this along for a best offer of $25, which is a pretty good offer, I thought. So my net earnings were $20 on this lace top. So going forward, like I've said before, I need to be selective with Anthro. I personally still love the line and will pick up these items still, even though my mind is saying to not do so. I still honestly do because I love the styles. I think these ultimately do sell, even their more basic tops. But it just takes a little longer. So as long as you can recognize you're going to have to sit on it for a bit. If you find something cute out there, I think it still can move, but you have to be a little wary. All right, so that's all that sold on Poshmark during this stretch. So not a whole lot of sales in terms of number, but the price points for me, I was very happy with. So I want to move on to eBay here, and I only sold a couple of things on eBay this time, but again, they were pretty decent price points. So I'm excited to kind of take you through them. So the first one on eBay was a Rails plaid top. As you can see here, its style was called the Kendra, and it was a button-up rayon shirt. This was in a size large, and it was new with tags. So I was super excited to find this because it was new with tags, and I did find it when I was thrifting, which is a bonus. So this top I did sell for a best offer of $72 on eBay, which is a pretty good offer. As you probably know, Rails tops retail for quite a bit of money. They don't resell for nearly as much. So it's not a great item to pick up in terms of resale potential. So if you can get it for a decent price point though, it's worthwhile, especially if it's new with tags, as you can see here. I do own several Rails tops and I love them, probably just because I know they're from Rails. Honestly, the quality is not super great. I can't rave about it. You honestly probably could find an equivalent type of quality or look of a plaid top anywhere else on the market for a lot less money. But I know Rails is really well known for their plaid tops. So this one I was happy to move along. I would definitely pick up Rails if I'm outsourcing at the thrift stores as well. And then the final item that sold here on eBay was another great brand that I still pick up. I don't know if everyone would agree with me again, but it's Rag & Bone. So the jean that sold here, the style is called the Dre. It's a slim boyfriend jean. The wash was a classic wash. It was in a size 29, and I accepted a best offer on these jeans for $65. So I still definitely pick up Rag & Bone, not so much their tops or anything else anymore, but I just like to concentrate on the jeans. I've had a little bit of experience selling Rag & Bone shoes, which also command a pretty decent resale potential. But in terms of what I like selling most from Rag & Bone and what I think they're most known for are the jeans. In particular, the Dre style for me, as I've talked about before on other reselling videos, sells particularly well. I've sold a handful of Dre jeans before, all of them for really great price points. So I think this is a style in particular to look out for. So I was really happy this sold. It sold quickly as well for a pretty good offer. So definitely happy about that one. Rag & Bone is a branded jean I definitely still pick up. All right, so there you have it. Those are all the sales I made during this 4-week stretch while I was on vacation as well. I hope you enjoyed kind of seeing the types of brands that are selling for me, especially given that these have sold for pretty decent price points. I think most of the brands I talked about today are ones that you definitely should consider sourcing for yourself as well. Comment down below. Let me know what your favorite items from the sales period were from your closet or from my list. And let me know what's kind of working for you in reselling now and what's not. Always interested in learning more from y'all as well. All right, so thank you for watching yet another video. I hope you're staying safe and healthy, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.